this point in time, pull out the new map, put all the other ones aside in like my pocket or whatever, and then take me and my trusty boat on the journey of exploring this new world. So why do you bring the pickaxe with you, they ask. Well, bring the pickaxe with me because, like, if there's anything that I need to mine, like, let's say I need resources to, like just in case I see something I feel like I want at that moment, I don't have to, like, break down trees, make a crafting table, and, do all that junk. So, instead, I've developed bringing a pickaxe with me every time that I want to explore a new part of a world. And it definitely has helped at some times, mining coal whenever I want to. And what's the axe for? Oh, that's in case if I ever need, like, just wooden materials. If I want to break anything that's made out of wood, the axe gets the job done pretty quickly. So I use it for that too. I always put the map in the extra slot for, like, the second hand, just so, like, it's less out of the way, but I can still see it, and I can still uncover parts of the map that I need to uncover. Good thing it's waterproof too, but that way, in case if I'm ever not playing on peaceful and I'm playing on, like, easy or hard or normal or whatever the difficulty levels are, I can pull out a sword and still explore. So, like, if I'm running away from, like, a bunch of monsters or mobs, the map's still in the second hand, and I have torches in my right, just placing it down if it gets too dark. But it never actually gets too dark. It's just a strategy thing. Just a strategy thing. But I try to stay very clear of almost everything during nighttime because it's hard to see, like, deep holes that you might accidentally fall in. It's usually why I bring a bed. But whenever I forget the bed, I'm already too far from my home. I just decide to leave it, and I'm not gonna make another one if I'm out there. I'll just have to suffer and go through the darkness. Cause you know what? I just need to get some stuff done, such as uncovering the map. But as I get close to reaching a corner, I see until it completely fills up that corner. That way I know when to make my turn and go the other way. That way is a whole nother map to be explored. Right now I'm exploring this one. And once it uncovers that right, which is right now, I start going right. But yeah, I need to find a way around all the other obstacles. There's some times where it gets annoying to uncover the map, but it's necessary for me to do. In the sense that, well, I just want to see the world, But one thing I discovered is that I already reached one of the sides of the world, where you get to the point of the world where the watercolor changes from dark to bright, and you just can't go over there. I reached that point already, and I thought that whenever I spawned in at the center of that current map. Turns out I was wrong. Turns out that if you change it to large, the map is going to extend in any possible direction it can. So if you start on small and you start in the middle, then you increase the map size or the world size to large, chances are you're not going to be in the center anymore. So be prepared for that. Oof, also gotta watch out for big drops, because, like, sometimes during the day it's easier to see things, but at the same time, if you're not paying attention, even though if drop or death is near, you can't see it. As we continue to explore this part of the world, this map of the world, it's getting a little hasty. There are bigger drops, more things you gotta look out for. There are llamas everywhere, which normally, if you play on normal difficulty or anything other than that, that's not peaceful. They're gonna attack you if you attack them first. Like if you give them a little punch, they're gonna go after your ass. And I find it interesting in a way that whenever I'm exploring the world on the boat, oh man, you could look off in the distance and you can see so many climates of that part of the map you're on. I mean, I remember that there was a time where your normal sized world was just a one map square, and that was it. Just explored that entire little square, then that would be your entire little world that you had there. But then they decided to increase it to like 9, 9 little blocks of maps, which is no big deal. It wasn't that much to explore. I mean, it was a lot to explore, but like, to people who like to take their time and people who, feel like that they're really good at Minecraft and that they could play it forever, it's no big deal to them. I would consider myself one of those players if, well, didn't get so boring. So I guess I'm not one of those players, right? Am I right? Like, seriously though. But as we get to the bottom, just at the bottom being finished, covered up, and once that bottom is all uncovered, I am not going in that direction anymore. And I then realized that since I'm not going that way anymore, take another turn and then just go straight. I mean, like, you find a bunch of terrains. You find deserts, snows, villages, jungle. You could find any terrain while thus exploring your world. But, it's not always going to be the way you want it. There are cocoa beans to make cookies. Nice, delicious cookies. But, upon exploring your world, you realize that it's pretty big and it's going to take a while. Is that a monkey, by the way? Did I hear a monkey? Or is that a parrot? I don't know if that's a parrot or a monkey sometimes. Whenever I'm in the jungle, there's always like the possibilities of animals are endless that they could put in there. Put in like random animal. Put in like random animals that have other body parts that have not even been found out by our kind now. That'd be crazy, man. Possibilities are endless. They could add anything to Minecraft. They added a mother effing dragon to Minecraft. Okay, now that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. I gotta say so myself. But so upon reaching a certain distance, going the new direction on the map, we go back in the direction we just came. No, not directly back, but a way that we came from previously. We start going back up the map instead of all the way to the left. Why do we do this? Because we want to fill in the direction in which we did not come from. So we didn't come from the right side of this map, so we're going to fill in all of the right side of the map and work our way left instead of filling in all the outsides in the middle. I mean, that's how puzzles work, but that's not how the maps in this game work. They work in whole different mysterious ways. Now, to make this process go faster, you just gotta find you look around, you gotta find your possibilities of where to go, which could increase your speed. Not necessarily increase like your movement speed, but like so you don't stop. Like that little ledge that stopped me there. And these steps like this, every time I run into one of them in front, it slows me down a little bit. But if it was like if it was a flat terrain or downhill like this one right here, this process would be going so much faster. Heck, if the entire land was flat, I'd probably already have half of the map filled out by now. But that's not the case. Skirt, skirt. That's not the case though, is it? No, it's not. So we continue. And the one thing I really noticed about all these worlds is that they're mostly made up of water. But the coolest thing I found out is that there's one square map of my world that was made almost completely, entirely in the water out of sea temples. You know those gigantic one-eyed freaks that live in there? Yeah. Those temples were all up in the water, all around the place. Oh, what? We're starting? Okay. So upon getting up to here, that limit, let me go ahead and move left again. Go ahead and move left a certain distance. And we still reach the distance. Right now, the lump we've made it in, like right there, it's not big enough yet. So we gotta keep going left, I should say, or keep moving forward, as some others would say. And as we keep going, we will soon reach a certain distance of this map, which is about right here, where we turn left, and then we go back down the map. Now, this is probably like a long, boring sequence to anyone that wants to get this done fast, but it's the only way, unless your land is completely made up of water and you have a boat. That would make it go faster, yeah, but if it's not made up of complete water, you gotta do this little tactic, because then if you start from like the left and work your way to the right, then you're gonna have to travel the entire map length of, well, a couple map length, depending on how far you've searched off in one direction. Then you would have to travel that entire distance just to get back home, right? So, but if you go from left to right to top to middle to bottom, then if you're like in the middle by the time you finish up with that little section of that map, then you're still gonna have to travel like a whole map and a half. For me, if I did that, I have to travel a whole map and a half. But since I'm doing this little tactic, try to start on the top, go right, then go down, go left and directly up after a certain distance, like I'm showing you my little map over there. Then you will, for me, I would only have to travel like a map and 3/4, because I live in like the top left corner of the map that I live on is like in the top left, so I still have to travel some distance, like a map and 3/4, like I said. But doing this tactic, it just makes the process go faster, for me at least. Depending on where you live, depends on if it goes faster or not. Which this also means that I don't have to go any more right, so that means I already found one of the edges distances. So yeah, keep going, pass by a bunch of like mushroom trees, jumping on top of the trees, going everywhere. Right, this game looks so beautiful. And then you have to go down. Only lose 2 hearts when you should have lost like 5. And then you reach a certain distance where it starts raining. But then if like you go back a couple feet, it's not raining. Oh, never mind, it's still raining. But still raining over there, still raining out here, and it's getting dark, so it makes like the perfect atmosphere for nostalgia in real life, at least. If it was dark and raining outside in real life, man, that's like the world's happiest weather point. So as you can see, there's like a tiny little speckled cephalopod, a little speckle that we have yet to uncover yet. What the heck? There we go. Let's see if I can cover that. Eh, eh. Jesus, dude. Traveled so much, I curved. But, go ahead, make your way this way. Like I said, a whole nother story to our left and to our right, but forward and back is already discovered. But it's a bumpity. Ooh, up, splash. Go ahead, hop on our boat. Oh, Squiddy. Nice Squidward. So, this isn't Fortnite, so we can't build ramps. But, here we go. What's up? Pretend it's Fortnite. Throw me up. There we go. That's better. No! On a hole. Wood. Keep going left. Then we go cut right. Bam. Take everything with us because it's the most important tool. Look for entire world. Don't need other blocks. You'll just pick this up later. Yeah, you can make a boat later if you wanted, but that would just make the process a whole lot longer. I don't care. If you're surrounded by blocks, then just pick them up. But I'm not going through the process of breaking those blocks, making them into other blocks, then making a whole nother block, and then completely making that into something that's not even a block. It's pointless, I tell you. Pointless. It has no point. There's no point. It's not even a sharp anymore. There's just no point. It does not matter. I remember that whenever you went really fast in a boat and you hit a wall, your boat would completely break. Thank goodness it doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, it doesn't do it in real life either unless you're going really fast. And even then you just slide up the land. But like, seriously. But, like I said, boat is the most important tool. Most important tool. Utmost importance it is. Oh, look at that. We found another terrain. You see what I mean? There's a grass, rock, terrain, mountain, bull crap. Then here's this weird looking terrain here. Let's collect one of these blocks for a souvenir. What is it called? It is called red sand. Here's a red sand terrain. Oh, Jesus, what was that? Someone left a red here. Oh, wow, what is that? Oh boy, sand. Fell down. Sand does not levitate in this game, I forgot. What? Oh, look at this. We found a cute little tool here. Look at that. It's free too. Everything inside is free too. We get more rails, more iron ingots, more torches, and more coal. And look, we get powered rails too. And we even get it. Here we go. Oh, well. That was not nice. That looks really different. Okay. What is that called? That is orange terracotta. Terracotta. Kata. I don't know how to pronounce that crap. Oh, look at that. It even makes the color of the sand that we're on. That's pretty neat. I did not see this earlier. Oh, look at that. There's another underwater temple. Remember when I was talking about those earlier? Here's another one now. Wow. I go in there, but, you know, there's nothing to do in there. Pretty sure there's gold blocks in there, but I don't have any sponge. So, you know, kind of makes the entire thing pointless. Should do Mythbusters. Get enough sponge. Aye! Got an alert. But, with enough sponge, can you completely clear out the entire ocean of its water supply? What? That blue blob was not on my mini-map before. Unless it just appeared out of thin air. No, wait, it was not there. Oh, wait, those are just the numbers changing. I thought someone had joined my game. Boy, that scared me good. Scared me good. So, instead of doing what we were going to do, we're going to do something a little bit different. Now, I'm like, why would we do something different? This tactic is working out pretty well. We know you're a beast, but like, why would you change your tactics or something like that? Well, oh, look at that. You see, there's rain, there's drops of whatever over here. I can hear the rain, but I can't see it. But I guess it's raining and not raining over here, but then, like, it cuts off here and it starts snowing in this terrain. Look at that, that looks so cool. It looks like a shape of some sort. Snowflakes are moving sideways and falling downwards. Oh man, this game is just too cool. They put so much detail in this game. This is better than World War II. Not really, not really. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. World War II is clearly the better game than Minecraft. Lies. Who said that? Ah, whatever. I don't care who said it. But this little terrain looks pretty neat. Got sand and red sand, then you have snow just there. Oh man, imagine if you saw that in real life. That'd be pretty neat, dude. That would be the coolest thing to ever see in your entire life, boy. Oh look, there's even ice. There's a frozen lake here. And then invisible rain over here. Oh, there's the rain. You couldn't see it there for a second. You couldn't see the rain. It was invisible for a second there. Is that the work of the devil? Oh, don't matter. I don't care anymore. Get out the way. I talk to myself because it makes me feel not lonely. Do different voices or whoa, what the hell? Is this Trump's new wall? What the hell would that come from? Jesus, we're gonna scale this wall. Ah. Freaking Donald Trump, man, getting in my way. Ruining all my plans. I was supposed to scale this wall. If I only had my mountain climbing gear on me, I'd be able to do this much easier. Oh, what? Don't be surprised, of course. Oh, look, pineapple. Of course I have mountain climbing gear on me in Minecraft. I don't care. It's just a way of life. You know that? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's continue on. Ouch, that really hurt. Oh boy, more invisible rain. Oh, look at that! Is that the same water temple or another water temple? That's another water temple. That looks so cool underwater. I can't wait to raid like 50 underwater temples once I explore my entire world. You know, the things that those freaking things will give to me, those things are amazing. It's gonna help me fight that one thing. What is it called? The Ender Dragon? Yeah, that's what it is. The Ender Dragon. There's a bunch of others. I'm going to go to every map, explore everywhere, mine under the ground, everywhere. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next map. And keep doing that and do the same thing I did with the last one. And then I'm going to keep moving on. And I'm going to... with all other... Then once I do all the maps and I have maximum resources, I'm going to go ahead and move on. And with my new survival skills, I'm going to move on and I'm going to defeat that Ender Dragon. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't miss a step, did I? No, I didn't. Explore everything, get all the loot I need. Well, yeah, that means also the Eye of Enders, which means I'll be able to easily peasily find that portal and find that portal and get to the dragon and then kick his ass. Oh, easy peasy. So as we start finishing up here, as you can see, we have a little bit of red terrain. Tokyo Drift, just a little bit that way. We start going forward, and as you can see, it's just another straight line. All we have to do is like stick to this side, go straight, and that's pretty much it. If we can do that, we're in the clear. Oh Jesus! It got stuck on a grain of sand. Literally, that corner of the sand blocked my boat from moving any further. I wonder if it's ever rained in a desert. Oh look, it's raining in the desert! Wow. My question got answered before I was asked. That's pretty interesting. God, is that you? People say rain is God's piss on the world. Other people say Jesus is crying because he just loves us so much and that he's so happy that his tears fall from the sky, split up to give our earth life. This means we gotta make Jesus happy or sad just so we can keep our grass growing and our trees standing. Because, you know, his tears are the rain and the water. People say that snow belongs to Jack Frost. People say Jack Frost was trapped in a block of ice and they chiseled him out. And then Jack Frost was completely frozen on the inside. And now, every time he pees out like the white dust. At first, he thought he was just growing to a bigger man. He thought he hit puberty, and that this is a new thing. But he realized that it did not feel good, because it just felt like peeing. So, it was not what he thought it was. Inappropriate. It was not what he thought it was, but instead, it was snow. Because he was still frozen on the inside. Basically, it was like a slushy. His blood was like all slushiness, and basically every time he bleeds, it gives us red snow. Every time he pees, it gives us white snow. Now, if you're wondering why we've never even seen yellow snow, is because he's so cold that the ice kind of turns white unless you put something else in it. And Jack Frost is just really healthy. So, since Jack Frost is really healthy, his pee is not yellow, but instead it's white, because the more white your pee is, the more healthier you are known to be, and that is a known fact, and you cannot say that it is not true, because it is true. And yeah, whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and do this right on here. We finished up. We did a map, so you know, hip hip hooray. I'm not gonna put on like a big gigantic ceremony saying, "Oh my god, oh my gosh, we did it! We did it! We completed another map," because we've done this many times before, right? And it's been a while since I actually played this game, and I started the video without announcing anything else. But you know what? No one cares. I don't care, at least. Pretty sure no one else will. Look. This is gonna be some cool Inception garbage once we get to the end of the right map, and then we appear on the left map. That's gonna be really cool looking, you know? As we continue on, it's really cold here in the snow, and I'm only wearing blue jeans, no shoes, and a t-shirt. Was that a cavern? We gotta check that out. Was that a cavern? It is a cavern. See, we could have fallen down there and done that, or at least lost a couple of hearts. Oh. I don't want to lose any hearts. Octopus only has 3, and I only have 1. And I don't know if the character I'm playing as only. Oh, like another water temple. I don't know if the character I'm playing as though actually has a heart. It could be just a cardboard box. You know, decorative cardboard box. He could just be decorative cardboard box. Who knows? No one knows. People say he's a blocky human that lives in purgatory because, you know, blocks aren't supposed to float, but they try to trick him into thinking that he's still on Earth because they do that weird thing where the sand falls and so does the gravel. Anything that ends with and it begins with the letter S, sand, then it's going to fall. But anything else that also falls is anything that ends with owl and starts with G, and then the second one is Ra. So, it's not gavel, it's gravel. Gravel's one of those words where if you say it a bunch of times, it starts to sound weird. Gravel. 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 Oh man, that would sound really weird to me. I'm just gonna continue on here. Gravel. Okay, it doesn't sound weird anymore once you wait. If you wait to say a certain word that sounds weird after you say it a bunch of times, it doesn't sound as weird as it once was known before. Alright, we're coming up to the edge over here. I thought that was a dumb building over there on my left. I thought that little thing right there was a building. I thought it was one of those gigantic ass libraries. There's another mine we're gonna explore here on. There's a little pit, little pit. Alright, here we go. Look at the right. Now look at the left. We're coming in. Where are we? There we are. Look, it's us. We went from the right map to the left map. Oh man, that's like Inception. Jesus, that scared me. I thought it was some sort of mob. Looked like Herobrine's eyes from a distance. Man, that was pretty scary. Thought that was Herobrine's gigantic eyeball. New theory. What if every time we play Minecraft, and, you know, yeah, that's a weird theory. Wait, I didn't even finish saying all my theories. What the... New theory. Whenever you see a sheep, that's one of Herobrine's pimples moving around on his face. Which means the entire world that we're playing on is Herobrine's face. Ooh, spooky, ain't it? Don't think about it too hard. You'll give yourself a headache. And the high blood pressure. Then a heart attack. Oh wait, I just skipped the first two. I think I just had a heart attack. Just didn't realize it. We're moving on. Our house is right up here in the desert, because, you know, I live in the desert next to a nice village. Usually I cut this part out, but, you know, it was pretty cool to see my little blip move from the right map to the left map, because, oh man, that was just so cool. Ow, Jesus, that really hurt. So over there, that's my wall. That's where my main mines were at, done did. And what the? Move out of the way, another squid. Ugh. So in case you are curious, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Down here, was a mine. It was one of my mines. I already explored the entire thing. That's how I got like a fudge ton of diamonds and all that garbage. But like that's how I got all my current loot. You don't see it that often because it's in a hidden chest. I'm pretty sure I showed you in a previous video that I don't remember. Now that I actually... Jesus Christ, I literally thought that was an Enderman. I thought I saw purple eyes and a widespread jaw, but then I realized that it was daytime and, you know, I'm on peaceful mode. But, you know, maybe Herobrine's face is spawning enemies for me because he's done following the rules. See, the original story was Herobrine was an entity made by Notch that, well, he pretended not to know what it was. So whenever someone saw Herobrine in an actual world, they would freak out. And whenever they asked him, oh, it's just a glitch on the server, don't worry about it. And then, well, it gets a little bit crazy from then on. Yeah. It's face. It's the world that you play on. And that he has to follow the rules. Thus being the entity made by Notch is every world that you play on is another body part of Herobrine. See, I had a previous world that was made on Herobrine's minuscule fingernail. Right? That's how it done was. It was on his fingernail, for gosh darn it. And it was so weird. Saw, dude. Nope. Ouch. No. Leave me alone. Wait. Oh, wrong map. Map 0. Map 11. Map 8. Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna add this real quick. Map 0. That goes there. Map 8. That goes there. Gotta make another item frame. Hold on 1 second. We'll play on Herobrine's face. It's just not the body part. Now he's starting to break the rules. But the rules are so powerful, you can't fight back. How do you make an item frame again? Can't find it. Where is it? There it is. A bunch of sticks and leather. Where are my sticks? Where my leather at? I just need a single piece of leather. I'll take all of them because, you know, YOLO, why not? And now I need sticks. I need more than just one. Where are they all at? There they are. There are the rest of my sticks. Now we're gonna make an item frame. Camera found. I guess you consider leather as loot. Put sticks back in random. Now as we make our way back down here, put this over there. Then Another addition to the map. Look at that, it looks beautiful. Mm-mm. It's tasty looking. Now I'm gonna have to edit it, so it's touching that wall. But I'll do that another time. But anyway, hope you done all enjoyed it, boy. And I'm gonna go ahead and name my dog real quick using his name tag I done found in a random cart back there. And what are we gonna call it? We're gonna call it my favorite animal, Tigger. What do you mean it's not spelled Tigger? What do you mean it's only spelled with one G? I'll go screw yourself. Of course it's two G's. You, Tigger. Another one with the red collar. I love you all. Oh, in case you all didn't meet them, which I'm pretty sure you did, this is the wolf. Okay, Wolfie. Where's Tigger? There he is. Tigger, how you doing, Tigger? You can't see him far away distances, but those are all. This is the wolf fam, belong to Wolfie Raps, and he gave them all to me because he trusts me. So I have them now. So anyway, hope you all enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Do whatever you want, comment, whatever. I don't care if you dislike the video. I don't care if you like the video. But if you subscribe, that'd be pretty great. Do not unsubscribe, because if you do, I will find you, hunt you down, use GPS, use your social security, and I'll hunt you down, use your credit cards, and then kill your. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.